escaping with ET.
Tony, and we're chasing one of those idyllic sport fish, the Mangrove Jack. Now these guys are just huge. They've got like muscles on their muscles, and anyone who's caught them before will be addicted and almost want to get out there again. Now this stretch of river, a pretty handy one, Tone. You fished along here before?
Many a times, but see, I've never fished but a lot of jacks, and I've hooked many of which I thought were just oversized brim and just get trashed in seconds. And you know, over the last few years, I've started to realise that there's can't be brim, and I've actually caught some beautiful big jacks here. And what we're here today, we're just going to have a go here, and look at that big fish up there. We just had a fish over, just smashed the water up here in front of us here. But anyway, we're just along this structure here. We've got a beautiful big rock wall here, big overhanging tree here, and I reckon that's an absolutely perfect spot for big jacks to lay.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Now I've caught a few jacks in my past, and I'll tell you what, I've been dusted up on some really big ones, and big ones live in these rivers on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. You've got some cracking big ones, like 6 kilo is a fish that you could pull out of here if you're lucky enough and if you've got the gear to handle it. So I'm beefed up tonight. I've actually got I've got a nice big Stella. We've got 80-pound braid on it, and I know it's all a bit too heavy. I've got 3 metres of 80-pound fluorocarbon trace, a couple of dirty big hooks put in this bait of mullet, and big gamakatsu's there. And my idea is I'm just going to throw him in, drift him back in there. Now we're also going to get a big burley going, but Tony's doing it a little differently than me.
I've got a lot lighter. I'm going to go there. I'm just going to go back to 20-pound braid and a 30-pound leader with a nice Gamakatsu 5.0 hook. Your hook size is up there because the jacks are very aggressive fish. They'll just come in. There is no mercy. When they hit, see you later. I mean, if I hook a little bit bigger than a smaller fish, I won't have a hope in the show, but we're going to give it a go anyway. So,
and the most important thing that we're doing, we're not just sitting here, we've anchored up really well. We've got the big 650 yellowfin, which is great. So it's a really nice little package for us tonight. We're sitting here nice and calm out of the wind, but we've got some burley that we're going to be using, and you can see that big mullet. I've got a strip of a mullet on here, but this will be chopped up and chomped up and actually put back through, and it'll sit back underneath this tree here, and hopefully bring in all the predators. So the brim will come in, you'll have lots of little herring, a whole range of species from the bait fish all the way to the big predators should be hanging back in here once we get this burley going.
Like I said, burley's a big key. A lot of people just go fishing and they just anchor up somewhere and hoping. You've got to bring your bait fish. I mean, you bring your bait fish here, the predators come in after them, and hopefully it all just goes to plan. So that, I mean, big baits, don't be scared to use big baits like that. I mean, a big brim will come up, the little fellas will pick it, they'll take it away, and the big fellas just come in and just, they'll just scoff that down.
And that's exactly what I'm sort of working on as well. This isn't just for a big Mangrove Jack. I know this will get hammered down under the water by brim, but at least there'll be something still hanging there when hopefully a big Mangrove Jack does come along. There'll be still a little bit of bait there for him to come in and crunch. So, you know, so I guess you've got to sort of be thinking what's going to be living underneath this section here, and it's quite deep water as well. So, we're just about ready to go, mate. The sun's gone down. I reckon the fish are just about here. We'll throw a bit of burley in, get that all pumping, and hopefully the food chain's happening right here, and we can hook up. And next time you see us, we'll
hopefully a big jack.
Hopefully a big jack. Well, I hope you enjoyed my fishing video. If you did, make sure you like it and comment below. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and tell a friend, and make sure you press the notification bell so you're notified of our next video.